Among the most expensive and most watched races in the nation is the contest for the Senate seat of retiring Republican Rob Portman. You've seen the ads. That contest between Republican J.D. Vance and Democratic Congressman Tim Ryan seems to get more intense by the day. Mark Namick, our old friend, 3 News contributor and managing editor at Signal Cleveland, a nonprofit newsroom, is here to break down the Senate race. Mark, it is great to see you, certainly.
Hey, I'm glad to be here, Russ. Thank you for the intro.
Welcome back. Let's begin with this incredible race we're talking about here. You've got a state with a Republican governor, a state where Donald Trump won the last 2 presidential elections. Why is this race so close?
First of all, we don't have an incumbent. So Rob Portman, as you mentioned, is retiring, and so that's left the field open. But you have a Democrat running who is really reaching towards Democrats that voted for Trump in the last 2 elections. President Trump, as you know, won Ohio by 8 percentage points in those last 2 elections.
When you look at what Tim Ryan is doing in his ads, in your mind, what is he doing differently than we're seeing other Democrats?
Well, first of all, he's throwing a football, which you don't see very often.
He's doing that, yes.
But it is his messaging. He is really reaching over. Almost if you didn't know him and you came to Ohio, you would think maybe he's a Republican. He claims that that is exactly the kind of thing that Democrats have forgot to talk about. That you see the China ads, you see him workers first. Well, I've taken a playbook really from Sherrod Brown, who was really our only statewide Democratic winner in past elections.
You're right. He says in a couple occasions he voted with Donald Trump on China. He talks about Nancy Pelosi. He said in debates that he does not want President Biden
He's always
to win.
voted with her. He has argued, though, remember, he challenged her for speaker, so he's not necessarily that sycophant. And he's really tried to argue with her on some other issues, but it doesn't change that outcome, and you see that in the ads.
Right, and Vance is targeted in on those loopholes there we talked about. Okay, what do the polls say right now?
You know, very close, and in fact, it's gotten a little closer because the ad spending is just enormous. Ryan has an extraordinary amount of money, $40 million, far out raising Vance, except Vance has been getting help from those political action committees which kept it close. But it is close, but I think right now, you know, it's within the margin of error, but it's going to lean Republican because people forget we are a Republican state based on our data right now.
And these two are facing off in a town hall meeting tonight in Columbus. Our Lena lies there. We're going to have more on that at 11 o'clock. We're going to see you at 11 as well.
Yeah,
it's great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Russ.
We'll see you throughout the next week.
You got it.